Part 4, Applications of Ellipses. An elliptical arch has a height of 9 feet and a span of 24 feet. Placing the arch on a coordinate plane with the highest point of 0, 9. So here's the point 0, 9. And the major axis along the x-axis, find the equation for the ellipse and use it to find the height of the arch at a distance of 10 feet from the center. So here's our arch, which is half of the ellipse. We know that the height is 9 feet and the span is 24 feet. So this point would be 12, 0, and this point would be negative 12, 0 to make 24 feet altogether. And we want to find the height of the arch 10 feet from the center. So this point right here would be the point 10, comma, y. And we want to find y, what that height is of the arch 10 feet from the center. So I'm going to start by writing the equation of this ellipse. My center is 0, 0, which makes it easy. So x minus 0 squared over 12 squared, the distance from the center to the edge of the ellipse in the horizontal direction is 12, plus y minus 0 squared over 9 squared equals 1. So I could write that as x squared over 144 plus y squared over 81 equals 1. Now I want to know what y is when x is 10. So I will put in 10 for x and solve for y. So I'll subtract the 100 over 144 from both sides. So I have y squared over 81 equals 1 minus 100 over 144. Multiply both sides by 81. And you could be putting in this in your calculator as you go or all at once at the end. So y squared ends up being 24.75. And we want the square root. So y is approximately 4.97 feet. So from 10 feet from the center, the height of this arch is almost 5 feet. Another application of an ellipse is a whispering gallery, which is a room that has a cross section that is half of an ellipse. In a whispering gallery that is 20 feet long and 9 feet high, how far from the center should the whisperer stand so that they are located at the foci? So if the two whisperers are located at the foci, they will be able to hear each other. That's what's really cool about a whispering gallery. So I'll make this point 0, 9, the center is 0, 0, and then 20 feet long. So this point is 10, 0, and this point over here would be negative 10, 0. So the two focus points, I want to know where the focus points are. So how far from the center should the whisperer stand, which is C. That's what I want to know, is the C value. So my equation looks like x squared over 10 squared plus y squared over 9 squared equals 1 over 10 squared for the x squared because that's the x direction, the y direction or the vertical direction. We went up 9. So I have x squared over 100 plus y squared over 81 equals 1. Now what the question asks is what is that C value? So I know C is the square root of 100 minus 81 or the square root of 19. Which is approximately 4.36 feet. So the whisperer should stand about 4.36 feet away from the center in each direction, and then they will be able to hear each other when they whisper. And this is a really cool thing about an ellipse, is it will focus the sound. So if somebody is talking from one focus, the sound waves will bounce off wherever they go. They'll bounce off the ellipse and go right back to the other focus.